Hi, this is Jeffrey Kerr Financial Group. Today's Wednesday, May 6, 2026. So this morning, the rally continues, this time with news and a greater chance of peace in the Middle East. And that is a welcome development if, in fact, it happens. And, of course, these things are always not certain given the parties, given the news flow and like that. And Wall Street's come up with a couple of abbreviations for it. TACO, which means Trump always chickens out trade. A new one I heard this morning, pretty creative, the nacho trade, not a chance Hormuz opens. So a couple of things to think about. Wall Street's got time to be creative in that regard. But also the markets are in the midst of this huge historic rally. Since the lows in March, there's been 25 trading days until last night. The S&P 500 is up 18 out of the 25 days. Again, remarkable. And as I mentioned last week and on Monday, how April was a historic month for the stock market. The Nasdaq for those 25 trading days is up 21 of them. So it's amazing. And again, keep in mind, in the middle of all this, in April, we certainly had some troubling headlines out of the Middle East on geopolitical. Congress isn't getting anything done. Oil prices going up. So it's just remarkable. So again, what's going on, and I believe, as I mentioned on Friday, it's the AI trade. And it's specific to hardware, I think, more so than everything. But again, it relates and flows into nuclear, into copper, into natural gas for power generation, stuff like that. So widespread impact on this AI trade. I think, not everybody's going to be a winner, but right now, if you're related to it, it does seem to be a winner. And here's a couple of just amazing stock moves. So last night, AMD, Advanced Micro Devices, reported their earnings up 20% today. That is, AMD is up over 100% since April 1. Micron, same time frame, April 1, up 105%. SanDisk, up 150%. Intel, up 160% in 5 weeks. Remarkable moves, and there's a lot of other similar type moves in small cap companies. I mean, it's a bull market. Now, this cannot continue, but for now, it is. I don't know when it ends, but for now, the trade is on. I don't think it reverses quickly, but at some point it could end. And also, there's going to be some losers in this whole thing. And software, as I mentioned on Friday, very challenged, and they are not necessarily participating fully in this rally. So on Friday morning, we get jobs numbers. There was jobs numbers from the ADP survey, pretty darn strong this morning. So, we'll see how this plays out. It's amazing, all the developments going on, and again, remarkable on this stock market move. Thank you for listening. We'll be back on Friday. Goodbye.